Hello dear students and welcome to DAV Moyle Public School. Let's begin an online session of Standard 7th Mathematics with your teacher Mrs. Vandana Ghagre. Dear students, today in the Unit 3 lesson Rational Numbers as Decimals, we will see how to operate on decimals by the operations multiplication and division. In the previous session, we have learnt about different operations, rational numbers as a decimal, terminating decimals, non-terminating decimals, how to convert terminating decimals into rational numbers, and operations on decimal, that is addition and subtraction. And today, we are going to see how to operate on decimals with the operations like multiplication and division. See here, first we will multiply 2.4 by 3.5. When we will multiply 2.4 by 3.5, we have to remove the decimal point. Means simple multiplication. You are aware about the simple multiplication. Think about these numbers as 24 and 35. And without decimal, first you multiply. See here, 24 multiplied by 35. No decimal point is there. And dear students, you are doing the mistakes in giving decimals here. If you will give here decimals, your answer may be wrong. So, when you multiply the decimal numbers, first you have to multiply without decimal like a simple multiplication. Okay. So, 24 multiplied by 35. When you multiply 24 by 5, 120 is the answer. And when you multiply 24 by 3, 720 is the answer. So add these two numbers, you will get 840. Now 24 into 35 equals to 840. Now write the original number. Our original numbers are what? 2.4 into 3.5. See, in both the decimal places, both the numbers, the decimal places are after 1. So in 2.4 the decimal place is 1, and in 3.5 also the decimal place is 1. So what we will do? We will see 1 and 1 means 2. So in the new answer, that is product of these two numbers, we will give the decimal point after 2 digit. Why it is? Because 2.4 means 1 digit and 3.5 means 1 decimal point is there. So 1 and 1 becomes 2. So in the answer 840, we will give the decimal point after 2 digit, that is 8.40, that you will write as 8.4. So like this you have to multiply the numbers, that is decimal numbers. Let's multiply one more problem. Here you will see the numbers are 4.8 and 1.84. So remove the decimal point and we will write 3-digit number first. So we will write 184 first, and then we multiply 184 by 48. So when you multiply 184 by 8, your answer is 1472. And when you multiply 184 by 4, your answer is 7360. Add these two numbers, you will get 8832. Now we will write this number as it is, that is 48 into 184 equals to 8832. Now write the original number with the decimals. 4.8 into 1.84 equals to 8.832. Why after 3 decimal here? See here in the question. It is 4.1 means after 1 decimal point, and 1.84 means how many decimal places are there? 2. So 1 place and 2 place means how many places are there? 3 places. And therefore the product we have to give the decimal point after 3 digits, and therefore the required product is 8.832. You can divide, dear students, the decimal numbers in 2 different ways. Whichever you feel easy, you can go with that method. First method is simple long division method, and here you don't have to remove the decimal point. You have to write that number as it is, and divide as a normal division. But while dividing it, be careful. As soon as we take the numbers after decimal point, in the quotient place we have to put the dot. So here if you will multiply 32.768 by 8, so first one is what? 8 4s are 32, 0 0. Then point. See here, now we are taking the numbers after decimal point. So what we will do now? Give the decimal point in the place of quotient. Point, give 4 point. Now 7. Is 7 is divisible by 8? No. So give one more 0 there and then write the 6 beside 7. Now it becomes 72. 8 9s are 72. So 76 minus 72 equals to 44, means 4 is here and then we will take the 8. So it becomes 48. So 8 6 are 48. Answer is 0. Write in the quotient place 6. So like this you have to divide the decimal place and decimal numbers. So the answer is 4.096. Now see the second way of doing the division. So here 6.25 divided by 0.5. So what we will do? We will first write the 6.25 in the form of fractional number. Just now we have seen, no, previous session. 6 to 5 upon 100 multiply by. Now it is 0.5. So 0.5 we have to write as it is in the denominator. So give the numerator 10 upon 5, because 0.5 is what? 5 upon 10. So that then goes to the numerator. We are taking the reciprocal. So here 10 110 gets cancelled. So 625 upon 50. Simplify it. You will get 12.5. So dear student, these are the two methods of division. Whichever you feel easy, you can go with that method. You will get the same answer. One more type of questions are there here. The fractions are given and their addition is given. You have to convert it into the decimal form. So 1 upon 5 plus 3 upon 10 plus 4 upon 25 equals to, you all are aware, we have studied in the lesson first how to make the denominators same by taking their LCM. So here LCM is 50. So 10 plus 15 plus 8 equals to 33, and 33 upon 50 means 0.66. So in this way you have to simplify and express the result in the decimal form. So dear students, today we have seen how to operate the decimals on the operations multiplication and division. So here is a small assignment based on that topic. You have to find here the product of these decimals, but while putting the decimal point, be careful, and when you multiply the numbers, remove the decimal point, then multiply, and then put the decimal places according to the number condition. Here you have to do the division of these decimals, and you are aware you can go with any method which you find easy. So better to go with the first only, because you are usually aware about that long division method. And in the second question you have to simplify it and write the result in the lowest form. It may be the result in the rational number because it is given here. Express the result as a rational number in its lowest term. So what you will do? You have to convert the decimal into rational first and then solve it. Thank you dear students. Have a nice day.